Hey, what is up, Wolfpack? It's me, Kyle here, and just a couple days ago, I actually unlocked ORION Camo for all the guns in Modern Warfare 2 2022. That's the final kind of mastery camo that you can unlock. As you can see in the gameplay here in the background, that is my first game actually using it. So I'm going to be talking to you guys about what it was like unlocking it, the hardest weapons to do it on, and some tips for helping out with that stuff. First up, I think I can show my stats a little bit. I have a 1.4 KD from doing it here, 15,000 kills. And my highest kill streak was a 33. I have dropped several nukes playing it, and it took me about 6 days of playtime to unlock ORION Camo, because I started pretty much immediately. I spent pretty much the vast majority of my time in Invasion. I did obviously play Quick Play quite a bit as well, but mainly most of my time was in Invasion. I hopped into Hardcore just a tiny bit, the Tier 1 playlist. I can't even call it Hardcore, I guess. It wasn't actually that effective, so I only played a few games of Tier 1, I believe. And then, of course, plenty of time I spent in the Shoot House playlist as well. Most of the guns are pretty straightforward, the weapon classes at least. I will say the first kind of weapon class that I had issues with was the shotguns. Not so much for the challenges, but the Platinum Unlock challenge, rather, where you have to get long shots with the shotgun. I was trying to snipe people in Invasion, but it turns out you actually don't even have to shoot people from very far. They just need to be about 13 meters, so it's actually not too bad if you can judge the distance and maintain that distance. And if you just want to snipe people with shotguns, I learned that the explosive slug rounds are awesome for that. You can literally snipe people with them. Besides that, I think the riot shield was a little bit tricky, but you just gotta... I played Shoot House basically with a riot shield and a knife, and that's pretty much solved my issue there. But honestly, the hardest weapon class to finish was obviously the launchers. I mean, you have to level them up, every single one of them, and then you have to do the challenge of killing people with them. Now, that's not too bad in of itself. But then when you get to Platinum, you have to shoot down 15 kill streaks. Now, it's obviously pretty easy for the lock-on stuff like the Pila and the Joker. Occasionally, you can lock onto stuff as long as you have plenty of time with that one. But the hardest ones were the Strela and the RPG, because basically the only thing you could shoot down with those things are counter UAVs for the most part, and it's not like you're going to be able to destroy a vehicle very often, at least, if you're playing Ground War or Invasion, because it's going to take so many rockets. And usually the player just hops out of the vehicle and it doesn't count. So I found my best luck simply playing Shoot House and shooting down the counter UAVs, because they're usually called in pretty often. And occasionally you could get lucky and shoot down a UAV as well, but counter UAVs were definitely the way to go and focus on. And then after that, you have yet another painful challenge for polyatomic on the launchers, and that was to get 15 double kills, which is absolutely painful, especially for the launchers. But what I ended up doing was just bashing people over the head with the launchers in Shoot House, pretty much, and hope that there was always someone nearby enough to get a double kill. On most of the launchers, such as the Pila, Strela, and RPG, you could actually get away with bashing a guy over the head and then shooting another guy that was at a distance with your rocket. For the Joker, though, since it's a lock-on, you can, if you're playing an objective game mode, especially on Shoot House, if the hard point's like somewhere and the whole enemy team's on it, you can lock on from a distance and launch it up. And usually I would get actually a double kill from this, but alternatively, of course, you can go around bashing people as well, like the others. But besides the launchers, I'd say, and maybe some difficulty with some challenges here or there, maybe on the SMGs, long range, the pistols, stuff like that. Now, I did hop into Tier 1 a little bit when I was using pistols, but I found that it actually played fine in core, because the pistols are like a 2-shot headshot, even the smaller caliber ones, which is nice. But as for the ORION Camo itself, I think it looks pretty good. It's definitely no Dark Aether or Dark Matter. Treyarch's camos are definitely superior, at least their mastery ones, but I can say it is pretty good, nonetheless. I do wonder if they're going to update it and make the speed of the animation a bit faster, because it is moving, but you can hardly tell. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. Do you guys have ORION yet? How many guns do you have gold? And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.